Now, Vice President Kamala Harris is due to pick her vice presidential pick at a rally in Philadelphia later today. People don't know. They believe it's between three people. Josh Shapiro, of course, he's Pennsylvania governor. Tim Walz is Minnesota governor. And they're saying Senator Mark Kelly from Arizona.
I hope it's Governor Josh Shapiro. Governor Josh Shapiro's been here to the Breakfast Club.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he'd be the best pick. That's a strong ticket, Harris Shapiro. I like Governor Shapiro. You know, he's like when he was here on the Breakfast Club, you hear him talk about a lot of different things. He's a strong advocate for workers' rights. He led a lawsuit against opioid manufacturers. He led an investigation into clergy sexual abuse in Pennsylvania, his probation reform, his clean slate initiative. There's a lot of things in Pennsylvania that he's done that I like. So,
and I think it would be great the fact that they actually rally in his town. I think that would be great if they do pick Josh Shapiro.
And it just looked fly. Who was it? Was it JFK that said politics is visual? They look fly together.
They definitely do.
You know, but more importantly, I like the issues that he stands for. But they said it's between him and Governor Tim Walz in Minnesota. And from what I saw, commentators like my guy Bakari Sellers, salute to Bakari Sellers, dropping a clue bomb for Bakari. I saw him on CNN last night, and he was saying that Tim Walz does the least damage because there's been so many attacks on Governor Shapiro because of his stance on Israel and Gaza, because he is Jewish. But I don't understand that logic because Governor Walz and Governor Josh Shapiro's stance on Israel and Gaza are the same.
Right.
You know?
So we'll see later today who she picks. Now, also, Harrison Butker. You know who Harrison Butker is?
No.
He is the Kansas City Chiefs kicker. Now, the reason I'm doing this story is because, a lot of kids, they want to be a quarterback or they want to be a running back or they want to be wide receiver or a corner. This gentleman just signed a deal with a 4-year extension worth $25.6 million that includes $17.7 million guaranteed. And he kicks the ball. 29 years old, so he just signed that with the Chiefs. So he's gonna be making like $6.5 million a year.
Is he the highest paid kicker ever?
Yeah, I don't know ever, but he's the highest kicker.
He's the highest paid kicker now.
That's right.
I need to see who's the highest paid kicker ever if I just tell kids to go out here and be kickers.
Behind him, forget it.
No, I'm serious, man. Who's the highest paid NFL kicker?
Well, behind Butker is Matt Gay.
There's Gay behind the buck. So he's gay together. They're gay bucks. they're gay bucks together.
You can't make this
gay
up.
Butt. Oh, his name is Butt.
Yes.
Harrison Butker.
Yes. And
Okay.
Behind him is Matt Gay, and forget it.
I like that.
Forget it.
Gay and Butt, we need you in the meeting immediately. Where's Gay and Butt at?
Oh,
Should it be Butt Gay? What comes first? The butt of the gay?
We play too much. But I didn't make this up. It's on the sheet. It just says right behind Butker's. Forget it. All right. Well.
Let me see. He's the highest paid kicker in NFL history.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, Nicki Minaj.
What they call him, Harry Butt for short.
Harry Butt. Oh, my gosh. All right. Come on, grow up, guys.
Nope.
Nicki Minaj, it seems like she's calling out her sister. Her sister recently did an interview, and she was talking about her getting into the industry. She was on the We in Miami podcast, and this is what her sister had to say. Her name was Ming.
People used to say like, oh, if this person was your sister, why did she do this for you? Why did she do that for you? And it's like, I never needed her to help me get to my goal. I just needed her to see that I can do it and she can be proud of me without having to think that I needed to have an easy way to get to the top.
So what's your current relationship with Nicki?
We was never close. She was like always like busy. She be busy and stuff like that. I be doing my too. Like, even though people do think that like we are not cool, we're gonna argue. I'm not gonna lie. Me, like, my sister do be getting mad at me.
Well, Jasmine Brand has just reported that Nicki Minaj responded, and this is what they're saying that Nicki's response to that interview is.
Why would a person speak on a person they love? Why would a person speak openly about a private person? Why would a person do that? Who would you speak about in your interviews if someone wanted to interview you? Yourself, right? It's always a bad sign if or who has never been successful in your line of work is doing interviews with people in your line of work. I think y'all think talent, like you could catch it like a cold, or maybe people could pass it through the genes
Even with blood relation, what God has given to me is mine. You have to go and get your own. You have to discover whatever it is that you're great at. Being a mooch and a clown don't run in my DNA.
Harsh truth.
But she's right.
Harsh
She's right.
truth, Nicki Minaj is saying.
She's right. Just because I'm successful and I'm doing well doesn't make it seem like that you are. You still have to put in the work, the time, and the energy, and do your own due diligence.
Yeah, proximity to talent means nothing. Proximity to people with gifts means nothing. You have to find your own way. You have to find your own blessings and gifts. Well, there was a time when Nicki's sister tagged us all, and she said she wanted to come to Breakfast Club to tell her story.
Yes, she
and
did.
I remember all of us collectively said, "Well, what does she do?"
Correct.
You know, like we're not gonna bring her up here to just
because she's
discuss
Nicki's
Nicki.
sister, right?
Yeah, that don't make any sense.
Not at all. Not at all.
So Nicki's right.
And lastly, Chrisean Rock. I know we haven't heard that name in a while. She's facing up to 8 years in prison on drug-related charges. She's facing 2 charges: failure to put a tax stamp on a controlled dangerous substance and possession of CDS with intent to distribute. Now, each charge carries a sentence of 4 years. The minimum sentence for each charge in Oklahoma is 2 years. She's currently detained in Oklahoma. She was taken from California and taken to Oklahoma, where she's waiting on her trial date. And that is Jess's mess.
Oh, well, just in, Kamala Harris picks Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as running mate.
She did?
That's what it just said 5 minutes ago.
Wow. You know much about Tim Walz?
No, not really.
He's old.
He's old.
Yeah, I just looked at his picture.
He looks like the cop off In the Heat of the Night.
Or he looks like the guy from KFC. No,
He
the
looks like
Kentucky Fried
Archie
Chicken.
Bunker.
No, he looks like the Kentucky Fried Chicken dude.
He looked like Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders a little bit.
Archie Bunker.
Yeah, he's pretty
Hold on,
old.
matter of fact, the dude off the Heat of the Night might be Archie Bunker. Am I tripping?
I don't know.
That is I
don't know.
turned to the right. Our producer, and he just threw his thumb up. That's the same person.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the 41st governor of Minnesota since 2019. He is 60 years old. He looks a lot older than 60. But all right, we'll get more details and fill you in. I'm sure they'll speak today, and we'll give you all that tomorrow. All right. Up next, we got the People's Choice Mix. Get your request in right now. And don't forget, this weekend, I'm going to be in Shreveport, Louisiana with 50. You know, he's doing that huge weekend out there. And we're bringing the car show. So if you're in the surrounding cities, pull up on us. It's going to be a great weekend. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's go.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.